Hi guys, and welcome back. It's another ride. I was super excited this morning. Yesterday it was nice weather, and I thought to myself it's going to be very nice and dry on the trails for some bizarre reason in my head. And I thought to myself I'm going to get out this morning nice and early and go and smash out some trails. I had my app charged and everything was ready to sort of do another 40 mile ride, but the canal path is still closed. It's the one I used to actually do the 40 mile round trip, and yeah, everything is super wet still. I just went through the forest around my area, and it's just muddy. It's just muddy. And next to the canal as well, it's also very much slip sliding away. But hey, can't dull the spirit. You know, you need to keep on going. Every ride is a training ride, they say. Well, for me at least. So I was going to be smashing out a few bit of miles on the road. I did yesterday, not yesterday, the day before. I stripped the whole wheel. Not the whole wheel. I stripped the wheel to check the sliders, and I hope you've seen that video. Just a quick update on the slider. So the wheel is back together and it looks like it's working, so I'm very happy about that. Be not great if the wheel does not work, but yeah, so just some feedback on that. Now, first little ride on that, the squeaky noise is now gone, so it's definitely something to do with the channels and that rubber / plastic bearings, bearing coating running in that channel that is causing the squeak. But it's not going to bug me. As I said in that other video, I love well, I enjoy working on the wheels, but I don't want to do that too much. So this is the bearings. It now needs to last. I'm just going to ride it, and if it stops moving, then I'll open it up again, because I can't be asked to open the wheel every few hundred miles. I've never done it with any of my other wheels, so to fix stuff I just rode the thing. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's stop the waffle and let's get going. This morning, this pad, the glue has come unstuck from the Velcro on this pad, so if I lean back it sort of falls off. So I need to go and check if I've got some glue at home to sort that out. All these other little things. The more things you have on your wheel, the more things there is to go wrong. If I didn't have any pads, then it wouldn't have gone wrong. You know what I mean. I had someone ask me on one of the videos if my inside of my leg is still sore from riding the wheel, as I mentioned when I got the wheel, and the answer is no. So as I answered back to him, it's basically conditioning on the wheel. So I wasn't used to how square and wide the wheel was, and this was causing some pressure on the inside of my leg. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, the inside of my calf. And it was quite sore, and after a bit that goes away. And as I said as well, you know, I start learning to ride the wheel or how the wheel feels, so I barely touch the sides in any case. I also did stick some Velcro on the inside, but that doesn't really cover anything. But I very rarely touch the wheel on the side. You know, I pretty much, it's just there. If I need to lean in, then I use it. You know, if I need to lean into this side, I push it on that side. But otherwise, I very rarely touch the sides of the wheel. I just it just flows between your legs. Oh, this pad is annoying me. Whoopa! So keen for some trails, so keen. Just some technical stuff. Can pick up the sweat. Yeah, I'll have to sort this pad out. So I'm going to try some different glues, and I can see now, because it's a rubber stretchy pad, the hard glues is probably not going to work. So I'm going to need a flexible glue, because otherwise it's just going to be it's going to dry and it's going to crack with the first movement, and then it's going to be falling off again. Quite annoying. But yeah, loving this wheel, man. It's just, the only thing is this suspension maintenance that is there's a bit of a what do you call it, an extra bit that you need to worry about. I've been plowing through Marty's videos. I'm about 2 months behind. Just been plowing through it and just checking the V13's videos or whatever. It's a beast of a wheel. It's a big wheel, a lot of money, but it looks like it's nice and narrow, so it performs really, really well. So for the high speed, high quality guys out there that needs a solid wheel, that's a really nice bit of kit. I do like the screen on it. I just like all of it, you know, the whole package of it. I didn't get along with the V12 for some reason. I just didn't get along with the V12 for some bizarre reason. I didn't gel with it. I couldn't like really ride nice. Couldn't get into the flow for some reason. You know, the Kingsong is just a nice wheel to ride. I just feel very comfortable, very it's just easy to get going on the wheel. Where the V12 was almost like the wheel is fighting me the whole time. Not fighting me in so much that it's not great to ride. You know, if you ride on the road, it's really nice, but it just feels like it was too heavy. It was too, I don't know. I just didn't gel with the wheel for some bizarre reason. So it'd be interesting to ride the V13. You know, I'm keen to ride anything. I love riding these damn things. It's just nice to experience it and give you guys some feedback on it. You know, it's not a master of it, but I do know how the wheels ride and how they differ between each other. So I might come up with a tip or a comment that someone haven't thought of. You never know. I do like to sort of look at these things in depth, specifically when the guys ride the wheels. I like to look in depth and just see how the wheel performs and rides and whatever. And yes, everyone is super excited about a new wheel. But when the excitement wears off and you need to look at the hard-earned money, then it's a different story. Because these things, you can't just really just go to a dealer and say sell it, because they need to cover a lot of the cost to make sure that the wheel is in good condition before they sell it on. The other thing that I also found is small little grub screws. It's now back to the S22. The small little grub screws that holds the pedal, bar, the pedal, what do you call it, bolt in place. Mine, both on both sides, were loose or coming out. So I put a bit of Loctite on there and screwed them down. So check yours. I checked all the bolts around yesterday as well, around the suspension the suspension arms, that was all perfect, so happy with that. What else can I say about the S22? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Grizzla fairing, because my pad's hanging, the pad's not covering the whole back end, so when I lean back it sort of folds in. It's a bit of a not so great, and I think that's probably the thing that caused the glue to become loose. Woo! Super nice. This is this S22 is a heavy wheel. You know, a lot of people, you know, when you come from much lighter wheels, it's still a heavy wide wheel. But you'll see, you'll if you do get one, you'll get used to it. It's the same as anything, you know, when you buy something new and you ride it, and you start getting used to its surroundings, then you get used to it, and that's it. That's how it rides. And then when you start riding different wheels, then you can start building up that thing of, oh, this is not nice, or this I don't like, or whatever. It's how it works. The more you ride, the more experience you get. You know, the Kingsong wheels are gelled so quickly with it. The same with the Veteran. But the V12 or the InMotion wheel, the InMotion V10F was a really nice wheel. Really enjoyed that wheel. The one I had in South Africa. But the V12, no. So I wonder how it would be on the V13. Very happy with my S22. I see Personal Electric Transport is going to get the S19 in stock, and it looks like Speedy Feed is going to have it as well, because he did ask about what tires people would like, and for riding in the UK, man, it's I just want knobby tire. That's it, stock standard. Thank you very much. It just covers so much different riding conditions. And if you then really need to ride on the road, or you want more performance on the road because you're purely going to be riding on the road, then you can go and change it to a street tire. But I would love big clearance and a knobby tire, and something that does make a noise. Just helps with these things. People can hear you coming. Might go down to the other side of the canal and see how it looks like there. But yeah, the V, or not the V, the S19. Use the ears and go. The S19 does look nice. It sort of looks like in between, well, it is in between the S18 and the S22. So pretty happy with that. Morning. The thing that I like is the same suspension setup as the S18. And oh, bug in the mouth. So it's less maintenance. My S18, the maintenance was very little compared to this wheel, and just hope the range is a little bit more. I hope the range is a little bit more than the range is, sorry, hope the range is more than the S18, because we're going to need at least a solid 30 or 40 miles out of that wheel. Trolley handle, I don't know about it. Trolley handle that lifts up and it's sort of tied to the front. These middle trolley handles is by far the best. This pothole, boom. He'll basically destroy the wheel in that pothole. But yeah, S19 is coming. Beautiful. It will probably arrive here in the UK when it becomes winter. Super annoying, really. But I've got my I'm really keen on this Patton. Really want to go and check it out, man. So all the dealers that I can go and check it out at the moment is like far away. It's like a 4-hour round trip, if it's not longer. Depends on the traffic and stuff. So but I have to make a plan. Whoop! Squirrel. Oh yeah, the other thing that I want to mention, last bit of stuff. My wheel, my tire, has been wobbling, and it's the beading is not set correctly. The funny thing is, when I got the wheel, it was fine. So it must have bulged out a little bit. I don't know. It doesn't really happen on a mountain bike. You inflate the tire and the bead sets and you go. There's not readjusting the bead. But then again, on my e-bike, the new gen, the front wheel, brand new wheel or tire, it just didn't want to set for some bizarre reason. You know, I took it to the guys. They tried to set it with they've got a bike clamp that clamps on the top, and you can pull it out. So you pull the tire out to the sides. I just didn't want to set. So yesterday I did a bit of fighting with the tire. So I deflated it. I actually did it the other day as well. Deflated the tire and just clipped the beading loose on both sides. Squished the tire a bit and pushed it in, and you know, try and reset it. And from the previous one, that didn't work. You know, the tire is quite a tough old beast. Not as tough as the V12, because the V12, the tire is like solid. It's almost like a scooter tire, where this is more a softer tire, but still hard. You know, still need a bit of muscle. So yesterday I took a bit of time. It was a little bit warmer as well. Put the wheel a little bit in the sun, get the tire a bit softer, deflated it, and then totally took the valve out, deflate, and then squished it a bit, and then I massaged it a bit to try and see if I can set it. And I must say, it does look better. It sort of were sort of bulging out on the side, or where the valve is. So it's sort of bulging out more there. Not bulging. It's just like the bead is further out there. It's like so annoying, really. It's just like why is that now a problem? It's the same as my Sherman. Also had a wobbly tire. These tires should be sorted now, man. It's just freaking. Because the thing is, what I did start finding is on high speed riding, you still sort of get that bounce. On the off-road, you don't really feel it that much, but especially on the road, you do feel it. So here's the section next to the canal, and yeah, it's. I was over eager with the good weather yesterday, that I thought it's going to be dry, because it's not. Oh, I'm so keen for a little bit of jumping as well. Woo! But yeah, I need to sort out this pads. Hopefully we'll get the fairing soon, and then we should be ready for some dry weather. I must say, riding this suspension wheel, and you know, with this travel on this thing, is just so nice to be able to have this on bad roads. It just makes riding so much more of a pleasure. But it's going to be hard to ride a wheel on this type of conditions, you know, really rough gravel, or not gravel, but pothole path, compared to being used to this. It just makes the ride much more comfortable. Let's have a quick look at the trail so far, or the ride. 50 minutes. So been out for about an hour, and it's about 13 and a half miles. Nice. Using EUC World. I'm sort of keen to become a subscriber. What do you call it? Premium member. The thing is, it's sort of, for me, I don't really use the apps that much. I use the Kingsong app if I want to get some stats. EUC World I sometimes use, but I don't really use it. I just get out and ride. I just used to track it to just see how far I went. I think if I was going really mega miles and have places where I can really do like round big trips or whatever, I would probably use this stuff more. But I rarely use it, and that's sort of the reason why I haven't bought the subscription yet, or the premium membership. But I think it's time. I think it's time. It's not that much money, so I'll do the investment. EUC World on the iPhone. Sorry, on the Android. But yeah, beautiful countryside, man. S22, loose pads, and a beautiful morning. But yeah, I'm getting hungry now. I'm gonna go and grab some breakfast, grab a nice cup of coffee, and then I need to make my way to Swindon, because I'm gonna go and test ride. I'm gonna see if I can get a test ride on a Yamaha Tenere 700, the new 2023 one with a TFT screen. I've been doing a lot of reading about the Tenere 700 T7, they say. Whoop whoop. But yeah, hope you get some time to ride your wheel this coronation weekend, and you can enjoy it, and I hope you get some dry weather. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Hopefully we can be smashing out some dry trails. I doubt it. Okay guys, see you on the next one. Cheers.